Hello, what is being born again? This question has been asked many, many times, and so many people have asked me this question because some people think being born again is simply changing church from the other religious church to a Pentecostal church or any church that identifies with the phrase being born again. But being born again is not change of church. In fact, you can be in a born again church for the rest of your life when you are not yet born again. And that's why we see so many people that identify with the born again people. Sometimes they can even grow to the rank of being a pastor or a minister in a born again church when they are not born again at all. And so their lifestyle, their thought and imagination and way of life will remain carnal. Carnal meaning natural, okay, like any natural person, because a human being is a tripartite being. A human being has a spirit, soul, and body, and the soul is where all the emotions and the intellect and willpower is. And then the body, that's where the brain and the body system is. So you can be very healthy in your body and you can be very healthy in your soul, highly educated, highly intelligent, a great doctor, a great philosopher, and so on, but you are dead spiritually. This started when Adam sinned against God. He lost the union with God and he died spiritually. His spirit died. The spirit is the part of us that interacts with the spiritual world. Just like our body interacts with the physical world, and our soul interacts with the intellectual and the emotional part of us. And so when your spirit is dead, you cannot hear spiritual, you cannot interact spiritually. So even when God speaks or even when God is doing something spiritual, you cannot see. And that's why Jesus said in John chapter 3 verse 3 says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a man is born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God." Listen, the kingdom of God is here with its power and authority and government, ruling over witchcraft and sorcery and powers of the devil and drug addiction and all kind of evil. But you see, unless you are born again in the spirit, you can never see the kingdom of God, and spiritual things will never ever make sense to you. So you need to be born again by inviting Jesus in your life.